but The Rock is cooking.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy C Money, and okay, now this is PG. Back with another video, and today we're making Smackdown reactions, and I'm gonna try to do it without being canceled with that kid doing whatever he's doing in the back. So, yeah, guys. So what? And Smackdown last night, the last episode.
On Smackdown.
No, Hornswoggle was not on Smackdown, but
he broke his arms.
That was the last episode of WWE that is going to be PG. Because starting this Monday, unless they ever change it back in the future, but starting this Monday, TV 14. WWE's turning TV 14. Yeah, so that is going to be very exciting. So, SmackDown starts off with, we got Pat McAfee coming out. He's talking about how, because Happy Corbin, they're fighting at SummerSlam, and how he's known him for a long time back at like football, and then Corbin, once he got to WWE, he changed, and he's gonna like humble him at SummerSlam, and Happy Corbin comes on, he's like, you see how easily I took you out at Money in the Bank, just blah, 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 and says that he's going to beat him at SummerSlam, which no way. Pat McAfee's going to mop the floor with Happy Corbin at SummerSlam. But then Liv Morgan defeated Natalya in a one-on-one match. And again, I'm still not sure who she's defending the belt against at SummerSlam, but we're going to find out eventually. Then the New Day came out dressed as the Viking Raiders, because how the new and vicious Viking Raiders and all that. So then the New Day came out, and they were dressed up in like Viking suits and shields and like beards and stuff. They were dressed up like them, mocking them and stuff. Then the Viking Raiders came out, but then as Goldberg. Then you had then Jinder Mahal and Shanky came out and actually attacked the Viking Raiders. Apparently, Jinder Mahal, Shanky, and the New Day kind of teamed up there to take out they ambushed the Viking Raiders. Yeah, and then they're all dancing. Shanky, Jinder Mahal, Shanky, Xavier Woods, and Kofi are all dancing, and Jinder's like, he doesn't want to dance, but no. Eventually, he's gonna join in to dance eventually. Yeah. Then, we have an interview between Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser. Yes, if you remember. Oh yeah, here.
From the beach?
Yes, no, that's not. It's his tower right now. Okay. Ludwig Kaiser, because remember how last week Ludwig lost to Shinsuke Nakamura, and then Gunther punished him by chopping him. Oh yeah. So now he said. They said how next week he's going to have a rematch against Shinsuke, and he's going to, and he better not lose, because then he pulled down his jacket again and chopped him right in the chest again. Gunther, man, is sick, man. Gunther, I would not want to make him mad, because then he would chop you right in the chest if you let him down, if you lose. Yeah, so, yeah, dang. But, yeah, so then after that, once again, we have Lacey Evans coming out, feeling how she's disrespected. No one's cheering her. That's AJ Styles. No one's cheering her, all that. Yeah, and then she's supposed to have a one-on-one match with Aaliyah, but same thing. She said she's not getting the respect she deserves, so she refuses to wrestle. And everyone can go to... Yeah, well, that's very mean, okay?
That's mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Triple H has a 17-pack.
Then Drew McIntyre defeated Ridge Holland in a one-on-one match. They had this cool thing with Madcap Moss and Theory, because Paul Heyman was talking to Theory backstage, saying how he shouldn't cash in on Roman, because and he should talk to Roman, and they have a scheduled match between Theory and Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Yeah. So that is going to be. So then he's like, and then just I have that. Imagine that. A big, and he's funny because he's like, you know that I know that you know that I know. Yeah, so that was just funny. Yeah. But then, but Austin Theory refuses, and he says, but once I cash in on Roman and Brock, maybe I can hire you as my special counsel. Yeah, Then Paul Heyman goes to talk to Madcap Moss, who's Theory's fighting at, who Theory fought last night at Smackdown, and he was saying how if Madcap, he's like, if you can injure Theory or like attack him, like how Madcap took out Happy Corbin back when he wanted revenge on him. Yeah, he's like, do that same thing to Theory, because then your tribal chief will appreciate that, and you might get a title match, Madcap Moss versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship and stuff. Yeah, so basically the same thing. Then he's like, huh? And then he goes, it sounds like you're afraid that Austin Theory is going to cash in. Are you afraid? Yeah. And then, yeah, so they had their match. Madcap wins by disqualification because Theory smacks him in the head with the briefcase, takes him out. But then, as he's walking away, Sami Zayn comes out, the honorary use of the bloodline, yeah, and he says how dare you say that you're going to cash in on the tribal chief Roman Reigns? How dare you, just all that. And then he's saying, oh, well, what are you going, because Sami Zayn is like in an arm sling, so Theory's like, what are you going to do with one arm, huh? You can't stop me. You are. Then you hear, ooh, so then the Usos come out. Theory walks away and tries away, but then Madcap Moss grabs him and boom, slams him up against the steel post, throws him over the barricade, getting payback for Theory smacking him in the head with the briefcase. Yeah, so that was cool. Then Angelo Dawkins defeated Jimmy Uso with the similar controversy that happened at Money in the Bank. Remember how Montez Ford's shoulder was up? Yeah, but here, when Angelo Dawkins defeated Jimmy Uso, Sami Zayn was also on commentary. Funny. The referee was knocked out, and then Jimmy Uso's shoulder was up, but they counted the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so then, and then they're all fighting, they're all brawling. Then Adam Pearce comes out, and he says how, because of that controversy, this is why we have to have a special guest referee. And who's going to be the special guest referee, you might ask? It's not going to be R-Truth. It's not going to be Omos. It's not going to be The Rock. J-E-double-F. J-A-double-R-E-double-T. That's Double J. Jeff Jarrett. WWE Hall of Famer Jeff Jarrett is going to be the special guest referee for their match. Random, but I mean, that's cool. It's cool to see him back. So Double J, Jeff Jarrett, is going to be the special guest referee for the Usos versus Street Profits at SummerSlam. Yeah. But that was it. It was a pretty good episode of SmackDown. Again, the last episode of WWE that is going to be TV 14 for now. Yeah, so I cannot wait. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm coming out with a new skit, which is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a little funny skit tomorrow, and then stay tuned for Raw reactions, because that's going to be the first TV 14 episode of Monday Night Raw, right? Yeah. So I'm very excited for that as well.
Yesterday was my birthday.
Yesterday was his birthday. He's now 11, even though he acts like he's 3. But that's it, guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more, and that's it, guys. Happy birthday to the Knit over here. Yeah. But that's it, guys. C Money, and we're out.